2026 Connecticut DMV Air Brakes Class A Test 125 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. To ensure normal stopping power, drivers of vehicles equipped with a front brake limiting valve should: Option A. Set the control to normal. Option B. Set the control to the off position. Option C. Set the control to neutral. Option D. Keep the control at the halfway mark. The correct answer is option A. Set the control to normal. Explanation. Some pre-1975 vehicles have a front brake limiting valve, which has normal and slippery settings. The idea behind these valves was to limit the air pressure available to the front brakes when driving on slippery surfaces, and thereby reduce the danger of a front wheel skid. Studies have found that this is not actually a concern, so if your vehicle has a front brake limiting valve, leave it in the normal position. Question 2. Before starting down a hill, be sure to: Option A. Accelerate. Option B. Switch into a high gear. Option C. Sound your horn. Option D. Switch into a low gear. The correct answer is option D. Switch into a low gear. Explanation. Before starting down a hill, be sure to switch into a low gear. Gravity will increase your vehicle's speed as you travel downhill. Question 3. What color are ABS malfunction lamps? Option A. Orange. Option B. Yellow. Option C. Green. Option D. Blue. The correct answer is option B. Yellow. Explanation. Vehicles with anti-lock braking systems ABS have yellow malfunction lamps. Question 4. A dual air brake system. Option A. Has a single air brake system, but uses two sets of controls. Option B. Has one air brake system for each side of the truck. Option C. Has two brakes for each wheel. Option D has two separate air brake systems but uses a single set of controls. The correct answer is option D. Has two separate air brake systems but uses a single set of controls. Explanation. A dual air brake system has two separate air brake systems that use a single set of brake controls. One system typically operates the regular brakes on the rear axle or axles. The other system operates the regular brakes on the front axle. Question 5. Brake fade is a result of Option A. Brakes being exposed to sunlight. Option B. Brakes being exposed to moisture. Option C. Excessive use of the brakes. The correct answer is option C. Excessive use of the brakes. Explanation. If brakes are overused, they can become too hot. This overheating causes them to fade, making them less effective at slowing the vehicle. Question 6. Water and compressor oil are usually found in the compressed air within an air brake system. Water and compressor oil, option A, are necessary for the proper function of the air brake system. Option B should be added if low. Option C should be removed regularly. Option D are not concerns. The correct answer is option C, should be removed regularly. Explanation. Compressed air in an air brake system usually contains a certain amount of water and compressor oil. The water and oil can damage the brakes if left to accumulate in the system. Manually operated air tank drains must be opened daily to remove this buildup. Question 7. Before driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should ensure that the spring brakes come on automatically when: Option A. Air pressure falls below 45 psi. Option B. Air pressure falls below 20 psi. Option C. Driving downhill. Option D. Driving uphill. The correct answer is option A. Air pressure falls below 45 psi. Explanation. Before driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should ensure that the spring brakes come on automatically when air tank pressure falls to a level between 20 and 45 psi. You can do this by chalking the wheels and releasing air from the braking system by stepping on and off the brake pedal. Once the pressure drops to an unsafe level, the parking brake valve should pop out and spring brakes should come on. Question 8. What must be on an air tank in an air-braked vehicle? Option A, a check valve. Option B, a lock. Option C, a trapdoor. Option D, an oxidizer. The correct answer is option A, a check valve. Explanation. All air tanks on air-braked vehicles must have one-way check valves located between the air compressor and the first reservoir. This prevents air from flowing out in the event of a leak. Question 9. If braking at a speed of 55 miles per hour while driving on dry pavement, the brake lag can add blank to your vehicle's total stopping distance. Option A, 32 feet. Option B, 15 feet. Option C, 50 feet. Option D, 10 feet. The correct answer is option A, 32 feet. Explanation. The total stopping distance for vehicles equipped with air brakes is made up of 4 factors of perception distance, reaction distance, brake lag distance, and braking distance. When braking at a speed of 55 miles per hour while driving on dry pavement, the brake lag can add around 32 feet to a vehicle's total stopping distance. Question 10. An anti-lock braking system ABS, option A, is not available for vehicles with air brakes. Option B, is not helpful in most driving situations. Option C can help you maintain control when braking. The correct answer is option C, can help you maintain control when braking. Explanation. Anti-lock braking systems ABS are compatible with air brakes and help a driver maintain control of their vehicle by preventing wheel lockup. Question 11. When leaving your vehicle unattended, option A, the parking brake must always be used. Option B, the parking brake should never be used. Option C, windows in the cab should be lowered. The correct answer is option A. The parking brake must always be used. Explanation. Always apply the parking brake when leaving your vehicle unattended. Question 12. If the low-pressure warning light comes on while you are driving, option A, braking will only be possible if there is still enough air in the tanks. Option B, you can apply the brakes 14 times before the air in the system runs out. Option C, you should continue to drive normally and check the brake system when it is convenient. Option D, you should stay at least 100 feet away from other vehicles. The correct answer is option A. Braking will only be possible if there is still enough air in the tanks. Explanation. When driving a vehicle with air brakes, if the low air pressure warning light comes on, it is important for you to stop and safely park your vehicle as soon as possible. There may be a leak in the system. Controlled braking will remain possible only as long as there is enough air left in the tanks. Question 13. What is brake lag? Option A, the time required for the brakes to work after the brake pedal is pressed. Option B, the distance between the brake pedal and the floor. Option C, the amount of air pressure used to stop the vehicle. The correct answer is option A, the time required for the brakes to work after the brake pedal is pressed. Explanation. Because air takes time to flow through the air lines to the brakes, air brakes cannot begin working instantly. There is often a brake lag of at least 1/2 of a second between the moment the brake pedal is pressed and the moment the brakes begin to work. Question 14. If using spring brakes when hauling a heavy load, a complete stop will, option A, be impossible. Option B, take a long time. Option C, take a short amount of time. The correct answer is option B, take a long time. Explanation. Spring brakes do not work on all axles. If your vehicle's spring brakes activate due to low pressure in an air brake system, your vehicle will need a longer distance to stop than usual, especially if you are carrying a heavy load. Question 15. Test the low pressure warning signal. Option A, once a month. Option B, once a week. Option C, twice a week. Option D, before every trip. The correct answer is option D, before every trip. Explanation. It is essential that your low-pressure warning light function properly. After allowing the system to charge, you can test the warning signal by rapidly applying and releasing the brake pedal. This will release air from the braking system, and the warning signal should come on when pressure drops to a dangerous level. Question 16. Dollies equipped with ABS are required to have malfunction lamps located where? Option A, on the rear. Option B, on the left side. Option C, on the front. Option D, on the top. The correct answer is option B, on the left side. Explanation. A dolly equipped with an anti-lock braking system ABS is required to have a yellow malfunction lamp located on its left side. Question 17. In a vehicle with dual air brakes, a leak in one system blank the second system. Option A, will always affect. Option B, may not affect. Option C, is caused by. The correct answer is option B, may not affect. Explanation. A dual air brake system is made up of two separate air brake systems. If there is an air leak in one system, it may not affect the other. Question 18. When a brake pedal is pressed and the S-cam is turned, the S-cam, option A, presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. Option B, tightens the brake drum onto the axle. Option C, presses the brake lining against the wheel. Option D, releases air from the air tanks. The correct answer is option A, presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. Explanation. When a brake pedal is pressed and the S-cam is turned, the S-cam presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. This causes friction and will cause the vehicle to slow. Question 19. When an S-cam turns inside a brake drum, the S-cam, option A, presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. Option B, presses the brake shoes against the brake linings. Option C, presses the brake linings against the wheel axles. The correct answer is option A, presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. Explanation. When a brake pedal is pressed and the S-cam is turned, the S-cam presses the brake shoes against the inside of the brake drum. This causes friction and will cause the vehicle to slow. Question 20. The parking brake should be option A, used whenever you park your vehicle. Option B, used while driving. Option C, set when driving in bad weather. Option D, removed. The correct answer is option A, used whenever you park your vehicle. Explanation. The parking brake in a vehicle with air brakes should be used every time the vehicle is parked. Question 21. Air tank drains. Option A, should not be used in cold weather. Option B, are helpful to remove water and oil from the air tanks. Option C, are used to move air to the brakes. Option D, clean the air in the passenger compartment. The correct answer is option B, are helpful to remove water and oil from the air tanks. Explanation. In an air brake system, air tanks have drains to remove accumulations of water and compressor oil. Allowing water and oil to accumulate in the system could cause damage to the brakes. Manually operated drains should be used daily. Question 22. What does the air compressor governor do? Option A, controls when the air compressor pumps air into the air storage tanks. Option B, controls how quickly air leaves the air storage tanks. Option C, controls the temperature of the air entering the air storage tanks. Option D controls the temperature of the air leaving the air storage tanks. The correct answer is option A. Controls when the air compressor pumps air into the air storage tanks. Explanation. In an air brake system, the air compressor governor controls when the air compressor pumps air into the air storage tanks. Question 23. Vehicles equipped with anti-lock braking systems ABS have blank malfunction lamps to indicate when the ABS is not working. Option A, green. Option B, blue. Option C, yellow. The correct answer is option C, yellow. Explanation. Vehicles with ABS have yellow malfunction lamps to alert drivers when the braking systems are not working. Be sure you know where the malfunction lamp on your vehicle is before beginning a trip. Question 24. If using the spring brakes while hauling a heavy load, a complete stop will, option A, be impossible. Option B, take a long time. Option C, take a short amount of time. Option D, damage the brakes. The correct answer is option B, take a long time. Explanation. Spring brakes will activate in a vehicle with air brakes if the pressure in the air system becomes too low. A heavily loaded vehicle will take a long time to stop when using only the spring brakes because the spring brakes do not work on all axles. Question 25. If the low air pressure warning signal comes on, you should Option A, continue driving, but have the brakes repaired within a week. Option B, pull over and inspect the brakes. Option C, phone a mechanic while driving. The correct answer is option B, pull over and inspect the brakes. Explanation. If the low air pressure warning signal comes on while you are driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should immediately bring the vehicle to a safe stop while you are still able to control the brakes. Inspect and repair the brakes as soon as possible.